Welcome back to the Twisted Worlds. We're continuing with Gordur's adventure today. And no real updates. Let's just get into it. Yeah. Like the video, share it all, and I put all the videos in a playlist. So, yeah, let's get to it. Gordur rests at the base of the spire. Around him is a barrier of time that forms the spire, a wallless tower with stairs and floors held in place by suspended time. Outside the barrier is swarming sand, the only real physical way to see the spire's shape. The half crumbled golem concerns him. Gordur does not know what consequences could happen within the spire. So, he makes up his mind to be careful in his traversal as he stands ready to climb the Spire of Time. Alright, people. This is the first custom dungeon for this Twisted Worlds. Happy to have you here. And I couldn't put much thought into it. I did not put much thought to it. It's just a bunch of floors. If you lose one of them, that's the end of the dungeon, and you don't need to do anything else. And you don't get anything else, but you get procedural rewards the higher you go in the tower, if that makes sense. Each floor gets a bit harder and harder, but yeah. Let's get to it. All Gordur can do now is go to the next floor. Gordur ascends the sand-steeped stairs, held in place by suspended time. No staircase, just singular steps above each other. He goes higher and higher to the dungeon till he steps foot into the next floor. Time swirls around him. He is within a forest, much like the ones he knows well. He is prepared. He knows these kinds of woods well. But he does not forget he is within a dangerous tower, unsure of what mysteries will hold. He hears something rustling. And he notices, finally, three wolf-like creatures. He is unsure what they are. He has never seen anything of its ilk. But he does know one thing, that they are a foe. Rolling for initiative. Okay. Wow. Okay, we're doing this jank again. Okay, let me just quickly pull out Gordur's sheet so I can double check what his AC is in initiative roll. Yikes. Okay, that's bad, but somehow he's getting the first attack. Is this whole playthrough going to be cursed with bad rolls all the whole time? Oy vey. Gordur attacks first. He rushes the nearest beast. And attacks. Yep, that's a miss. I'm not going to risk attacking recklessly because there's 3 of them. Wolf-like creature 1. Miss. 2. Just misses, but still. 3. Miss. Okay. What the hell is going on? Seriously. Gordur attacks the biggest looking one. Okay, he actually hits. Let's see. Plus strength. Oh yeah, this thing is super dead. Slices it in half along its body. Yeah, that thing is super dead. Wolf 1 turn. Okay, hits. Goes for a claw strike. Gordur gets hit for not much, actually. Let me just... So... Yep. If you're wondering why I'm not raging, as I said, this is multiple floors and I'm thinking ahead. Wolf 2's turn. Yeah, that definitely hits. Gonna go with another slash. Yeah, that hits hard. Okay. Gordur's turn. Okay, that definitely hits. He kills it. 1 more to go. It just misses. But this is getting crazy. Gordur, attack. Nat 20! Double damage! Funnily enough, this thing's dead 3 times over. Second floor done. Okay. I should keep a track on what floors I've completed. One, two. All right. Gordur takes a breath. He looks around at the creatures. As he looks at them, they quickly, their bodies quickly start rapidly rotting, aging. Until finally, even their bones are dust. Time is clearly chaotic here. Gordur goes to find more of the same steps as before. Ruined, dusty, and crumbling, but still held in place. He ascends each step until finally he finds a desolate place, a dangerous looking mire. A ruined town, dark and desolate. He ascends the stairs, finds himself wandering this place until finally he does not notice anything wrong, but something feels wrong. So then he realizes, he turns his back and finds 3 skeletons with weapons hurriedly rushing towards him. He prepares for battle. And these things are stronger than the wolves. Well, I should probably... That's still about the same anyway. Combat is initiated. A skeleton attacks Gordur. They miss. The next one. Okay, they hit. I'm just gonna... Yeah. Gordur's turn. He attacks the skeleton that didn't attack. Okay, that's a hit. He shatters the damn thing. Hooray! Now they have a. Now it's the first skeleton's turn. It misses. Second. Misses. Gordur. Attack! He whiffs bad. That was a bad whiff. Skeleton. Miss. Skeleton. Miss. Gordur. Okay, he hits. Okay, he manages to kill a skeleton. Next. Skeleton turn. Just misses. Gordur. Just misses. Skeleton. Misses. Gordur. Misses. Skeleton. Misses. Gordur. He fumbles bad. He slips on the ground and lands on his knee. He takes 1 point of damage. And for those of you who are wondering, yeah, that was a nat or a 1. That's a nat 1. Skeleton attacks with advantage. God damn it. That was a critical. Gordur gets hit hard. 6. So that we... Yeah, this is gonna be rough. Gordur stands up and quickly swipes. Disadvantage because he's getting up. He twists his ankle as he gets up. 2 points damage. That's another nat 1. Skeleton, attack. Miss. Gordur, attack. Miss. Skeleton, attack. Oh, come on! Nat 20. Gordur, attack. He hits. It does exist. He just kills the skeleton. Oh my god, what the hell? He is not looking good. He's about halfway up the tower, but my god, he's not looking good. I'm going to opt for him to take a short rest. Okay, so he regains some hit points. Is it a lot? Nope. But he's above half. So that's good. Okay. Gordur ascends after taking a short rest. He ascends the stairs. As he does, the skeletons fade to dust. As he walks up the stairs, he finds himself in a strange area. A mountainous region. With volcanic activity. The he is messing with his senses. Alright. But still he manages to find. He finds two elementals. One of fire and one of earth. Rolling for initiative, and yeah, they're pretty slow. Gordur is going first. Please, for the love of all that is holy. Gordur goes first. Please. Please, for the love of... Hit the elemental. He hits. Minimum damage. Fire elemental misses. Earth elemental hits its hand on the ground. Nowhere near Gordur. Alright. Gordur. Attack. Miss. Elemental. Miss. Elemental. Miss. Gordur. Hits. Okay, that's a max roll. That works so well. Okay, that first elemental is not looking good. It attacks and misses. The second elemental misses. Gordur attacks. Misses. Elemental hits. Ugh. Ow! Oh, no. So, Gordur just lost a good chunk of health. I swear, if I make it to the second to last floor like this, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose. Gordur, attack. Hits the elemental. It's on its last leg. Elemental, attack. Miss. Elemental. Miss. Gordur, attack. Hits. The fire elemental goes down. Gordur slays an elemental. The other attacks in retaliation and misses. Gordur attack hits. Okay. Elemental attack miss. Gordur attack hits. Okay, let's see. Ooh, that's a big hit. Elemental attacks miss. Gordur attacks hits. The elemental is dead. Gordur is not looking good, but he could look worse. As he slays the elemental, the fire elemental starts hardening up, and it crumbles. So too does the earth elemental. He finds stairs that are out of place, but they're the same stairs as before. Okay, nearly at the top. As he arrives, Gordur finds himself on a small, uninhabited island, surrounded by ocean with nothing as far as the eye can see. Okay. Survival check. He needs to find a safety, something to survive this island. Holy crap, Gordur. He manages to find the stairs. Gordur ponders the island. He does another survival check. See if there's any resources he can scavenge before he can ascend the stairs. Okay, he does not. Gordur's going up those stairs without anything. Through the brush of the small island's jungle, he ascends the stairs. As he ascends, the trees grow, wither, fade, and then grow anew, over and over again. Time is speeding past on the island. Okay. This dungeon might be easier than I've made it to be. Seemed. You try to... My first time making a dungeon, but... Interesting ideas, but... Might be too easy at the moment. I'll try to rework it a bit, but... On paper, this should be difficult. Oh, well. Okay. Although... I did save this floor to be the difficult one. If I somehow make it through this, I don't know. I'm hurt pretty bad. And considering what this thing is, I may have a chance, but my god, I am not hopeful. Gordur ascends the stairs, finally enters a cave. A large cavern. Within it, the smell of brimstone and rotting flesh. Gordur knows the smell. He knows about what the cavern holds. A shudder runs down his spine. He can only think of one word. Dragon. Panicked, he looks around. But then finally notices, shifting in the darkness, a weakened but fearsome young dragon. Gordur's nearly spent. But the dragon is withered and in danger. Gordur may have a chance, but he is nearly spent himself. Rolling for initiative. Gordur. Yeah, that doesn't look good. The dragon. The dragon lunges and claws itself. And claws at Gordur. Okay, what the hell? Sorry to break suspense, but this is the first time I'm using a dragon, and that's the first roll the dragon gets. It swipes at Gordur. It misses and damages its claw on the rocks. It takes a point of damage. Before anyone asks, that was a nat 1. It's literal chip damage. It chipped its nail. Gordur enters a rage. As such, he knows it's do or die. He attacks the dragon recklessly. He does a big hit. Cuts deep into the dragon's scales. The dragon does a bite at Gordur. It hits. What the derp? Okay, so I'm gonna go meta here and break immersion again because this is just stupid. Gordur is a totem barbarian with the bear path. So he takes half damage while raging. I opted to roll 2d6s for bite damage. It rolled minimum roll. So basically, Gordur really only takes 2 damage. That's how stupid that is. My god. Gordur. Time to attack the dragon again. He attacks recklessly. Hits the dragon. Cuts through another scale. A deep cut onto the dragon. The dragon now readies its breath and breathes fire at Gordur. Alright, so again, that's half damage, but this doesn't look good for him. Ooh. Gordur only just survives, but my god. He is nearly dead. Why couldn't he find any fruit or something on the freaking deserted island? Gordur attacks recklessly. He just hits. For a really big hit. One by one, the scales come off, and it's hurting the dragon bad. The dragon claws at Gordur. Just hits. Roll again. Oh my god. I am not liking this. I'm happy I got this far into the dungeon. But, oh my god. The last time I was at this situation, it ended really badly. One hit point and a dream, people. One hit point and a dream. Gordur attacks recklessly. Misses. The dragon bites him. Misses. Okay, I'm not expecting that. Gordur's gonna attack, but not recklessly. Hits. The dragon is surprisingly close to dying. The dragon claws at Gordur. Gordur goes down. Gordur fades in consciousness just as the dragon is about to bite him and end his days. Time stops. Gordur is restored. And he's teleported to the top of the tower. A strange being ushers him awake. Welcome, adventurer. Gordur cannot tell whether this is man or beast or celestial or demon. I am impressed you made it so far in up the Spire of Time. What are you? I am known as the Steward of Time. I watch over it and make sure everything works and flows as it should. Welcome to the pinnacle of time. You must be here for a reason. Avira Rakshasa is looking for objects of great power. I am here to make sure he does not claim any more. He has an interest in this area. That is why I'm here. You are here to beat a rival to a great treasure. However, one with ill intent. I see. You made it far in the Spire. I shall reward you based on how far you've come. Beating the golem does not give much of a reward, but it did allow you access to the tower. As such, your reward for facing the golem would merely be knowledge that I shall impart unto you and answer a question of your desire. But before that, you have fought three beasts in primal form and came out on top. For that, I shall reward you simply a bag fashioned from its merely fashioned from their hides, enchanted to store much of what you need should you need it. A bag of holding? Precisely. In the undead realm you overcame, facing skeletons of mighty power. Or rather, skeletons that are able to strike from the shadows. As such, I will gift to you these gloves. Should you face an undead foe, they will grant you increased strength against them and lessen the damage from them. With what my foe is after, this will prove truly beneficial. You're taught. Not many face the elementals and win. Even fewer so on their own. You will be given a very special boon for this. Your axe. I sense a strong enchantment. It returns to you should you throw it, correct? That is correct. So I'll grant you a special enchantment on it. Be warned, this will make the axe far, far stronger than many normal weapons. A coveted weapon. When you strike with it, elemental forces shall power it. Two elementals slain. Two elements of your choice shall power it. And should you throw the weapon, it will emit a shockwave of both elements. This axe is an axe of true power. Keep it at your side, for the forces of nature have powered it. And now, finally, the gift for your reward of surviving the island of isolation. Many go mad here. Many die from the lack of resources. But you handled it far more greater than many others. You're a master of survival. As such, I shall give to you this amulet. It will restore your vitality continuously and make you far, far more better, far more grander in surviving many coming obstacles. I do not deserve such gifts. You do. You are far more worthy than you realize. Gordur Landclaimer. How do you know my name? I am he who guards time. I know many secrets. Learning your name is but one thing I can understand. I see. Now for your final reward, the one you earned from the very beginning, for slaying the golem. Ask a question, and I shall answer. Gordur ponders, wondering what he should do, what he should learn. He realizes he should ask one thing and one thing only. Is there a way to stop Shansera from taking the Mad One's token? The being ponders this. Life. This is but one of many worlds. One of many possibilities. Time twists in these worlds as to does space. No one world is exactly the same as the other. I cannot answer this question easily. I will tell you one thing though, Gordur, Landclaimer. There is a way for you to overcome Shansera. However, know this. Should you stop him from taking the Mad One's token, another threat will surely take its place. Be warned. If Shansera does awaken the Mad Lich God, at least you'll have an idea of what you'll face. Should you stop him, you will have stopped a great threat, but another one which you know not, will take its place. Thank you. I must go. As rewards, as a final farewell gift, not as a completion of a trial, but as a personal favor to you, I shall teleport you back to the city of the dead. Your friendly undead friends shall be in need of your aid. For even if you stop Shansera, and he finds another way to unleash chaos, it is still his main focus is still the Mad One's token. Very well. I thank you for this final gift, and all the others. Let us fare thee well, Gordur Landclaimer. Hopefully, your future in this twisted timeline shall be amazing and beneficial to you. May you save this world. A gust of light. A burst of wind, a gust of light. Gordur finds himself teleported back to the city of the dead. My word! Gordur! What are you doing back? I found the ruins on the map. It was a spire. Time was chaos here. was confusing. As he looked around the city, he notices what happened. We're in a rush. Shansera's men have arrived at the necropolis. They're still there. They're close to the token. We need to hurry. Hurry they did. And they managed to reach the necropolis. Both the men. They both found Shansera's men exiting the necropolis with the Mad One's token. They found it. We need to stop them. Right. Are they going to be smart? Yes, they are. Damn it. You lot. Take care of them. I'm gonna rush this back to Shansera. He rushes. Gordur throws his axe. Okay, this is taking an interesting turn. He hits the horse. Burst of power. From the elemental forces within the axe. Causes a massive shockwave. Both the man and the horse die. The token, however, is flown throughout the desert. Is flown. Lost to the desert. Gordur has stopped Shansera from getting the Mad One's token. What consequences this leads to, he does not know. But he remembers the warning from the being at the Spire of Time. Should he have stopped the Mad One's token from falling to Shansera's hands. But a new threat will arise. Gordur must be ready for the consequences of his actions. The guards yell, Captain! It's gonna be an all-out brawl. Time for combat. Rolling for Gordur. Rolling for Sammy. Okay. They're both tied, so I'm rolling difference. Okay, Gordur goes first. Now for the guards. One of the guards charges. And attacks Gordur. And we're back to missing again. I should probably stop freaking combat or something. I don't know. Gordur throws his axe at the herd, at the guards, as it returned to his hand from his previous throw. Two of them take full damage. The others don't. Gordur does not land the hit with the axe on one of the guards. However, the shockwave will still damage. So, two of them died from the blast, and the others got hurt real bad. Sammy uses a firebolt on the guard that attacked first. Hallelujah! Sammy hits with a firebolt! Is it my birthday? Actually, no, but that is coming up in a couple of weeks. If you can share these adventures with your friends who might enjoy it, that would be a good gift. Ugh, I hate shameless plugging like that. Oh my god. Ugh. Just give me a second. I really hate doing that sort of stuff. Okay. Roll for damage for the firebolt. It just kills the guard. The guards all attack Gordur. Miss. 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 The axe returns to Gordur's hand, decides to throw it again. Wait, no, that'd be a bad idea. They're all next to him. He's going to recklessly attack one of them with it. Misses horribly. You know what? Really gonna need some help, so Sammy is gonna do a magic missile. One for each guard. Two of them die. There's only one guard left. He attacks Gordur. Manages to hit. But not for a lot. Gordur attacks the guard recklessly. Yeah, he hits. How bad is this guard gonna get hit? Oh, this guard's dead 5 times over. I think. Hold on. Almost 5 times over. Jeez. Electricity and fire burst out of the guard as he dies. Sammy stares at Gordur and just says 2 words. Damn, dude! You get that from the tower? Isn't that the axe we got for you? Yeah. A lot happened in that tower. I haven't even gone the other stuff I got from there to it. I haven't even equipped the other stuff I got, actually. It's still in the bag I got from it. You telling me you got a magic upgrade to the axe we gave you? Also got a bag of holding? And there's other stuff you got too? Yeah. Honestly, it's crazy. Oh man. Should I go there? I wouldn't recommend it. Why? I'd nearly beaten all the challenges, only to be worn out fighting a dragon. Oh damn. Yeah, I better not go there. It's unfortunate we've lost the Mad One's token, but we can still search for it. Being undead, we have time on our side, after all. We must be careful. I need to find Shansera. I need to find out what his new plans are without the token. He will not give up so easily. We must be careful. I must leave now, friend. Wait. Here, take a cloak. Does it... It's not magical or anything, is it? No, nothing like that. However, everyone in the City of the Dead has these. We are free to come and go from Shansera's land. Should help you investigating. And they won't they won't have an eye out for me either. Infiltration it is then. Careful. They might be suspicious as why someone living is working with the City of the Dead. But it's not uncommon for us to have outside help when we're too busy. You have my vow. Everyone here will try and find the Mad One's token. I thank you, my friend. Gordur puts on the cloak, grabs a few supplies, and starts a journey back to the oasis city of Shansera. Gordur can only ponder after all he's been through. After all, he fulfilled the task he was warned about from the being at the top of the Spire of Time. He is worried of what danger will come. And what horror he will find. And that is where we're going to end today. A lot of combat. A lot of dice. And a lot of misses. I swear, if anyone who's watching this is like a statistician or something, or someone who's like a better mathematician than me finds out, can figure out the average of how much I've missed overall this entire series so far. My God. That is crazy. And ridiculous. How? What is the percentage? I don't know. Thank you for watching. We're getting close to the end of this part of Gordur's journey. And if you're wondering what that means, is I have a general roadmap in my head of how far they go and what happens at what point, but I don't control any of the events. I'm literally making them up as I go and using dice to help determine whether something good or bad will happen. But yeah, I still have a general roadmap of when certain events will happen. In that roadmap, we're coming close to a fight with Shansera. And the Man Wants token's no longer in play. So I don't I cannot tell what will happen now. Honestly, I was hoping for a fight with Varakas, but something else is different. It's going to happen now. That is the beauty of the Twisted Worlds. I cannot control what happens. I can only guide along it. And this is amazing, honestly, to finally get to use the system. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time.